Well, since taking office, President Obama has rallied against the fat cats on Wall Street. But during a recent interview with Bloomberg Business Week, the president said he doesn't, quote, begrudge the bonuses. After all, he says, this is a free market system. Joining us now to talk about this is Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks. Cenk, this interview hasn't even aired yet, but already the White House is playing defense, saying the president's comments have been taken out of context. Now, I know you have something to say about this.
As usual. Yeah, it was a terrible mistake on his part. Not the first part of the sentence where he says he doesn't begrudge him the bonuses. The second part of the sentence where he says it's the free market system. It's not. If it was a free market system, no one would begrudge it. We all want to be millionaires, and we have no problems with people making a lot of money. It's called America, after all. The problem is when they take it from taxpayers and then pay themselves these enormous bonuses. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, all these companies not only got the TARP money, but credit as well, and even more importantly, they got backdoor bailouts from companies like AIG. So that's our taxpayer money they're taking, not the free market system.
Cenk, I mean, isn't the United States supposed to be the land of opportunity? I mean, why should the president be expected to only take side with those who have been victims of the financial crisis?
Yeah, he should take the side of the aggressors, right? The criminals. No, a land of opportunity doesn't mean you get to rob me. Land of opportunity is no problem. Nobody ever complains about Bill Gates' money or Warren Buffett's money or any of these mega billionaires in the country. They try to paint it as if we're populists and don't understand what's going on, and we're so naive, and you don't understand. In America, people make a lot of money. Of course we understand. No, the problem is when you take it from us. And these banks destroyed the world economy, then took trillions in tax. Outraged when we say, hey, you know what? You might not want to pay yourself an enormous bonus for causing nearly a Great Depression.
Cenk, I don't know if you've seen the transcript or have been hearing sort of the discussion surrounding this interview that, again, will air tomorrow. But one of the things that we're told that the president said is he sort of compared it to a baseball player. Well, there's plenty of baseball players that get paid millions and millions of dollars, and they never go to the World Series. I just want to know what you thought of that.
First of all, it's ironic because baseball also has an antitrust monopoly, right? And they often also get taxpayer money because their stadiums are built by the taxpayers. But putting all that aside, the baseball players didn't ruin the world economy, okay? So there's no reason to go and say, all right, no, you know what, I want the baseball players to make less money or I begrudge that. No, those things are apples and oranges, and Obama should be smart enough to know the difference.
Do you think that this interview is going to start to show us something? I know that President Obama has really tried to say, I mean, in the State of the Union, he hated bailing out the banks. And he continues to say, you know, I side with you, Main Street. Do you think this interview is going to change anything? Going to give us a different look? What do you think?
That's a great question, because you have to know the backstory to this interview to understand why he said this. What had been happening over the last week is there was a couple of articles in the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal about how the Republicans were making a real play to get all the lobbyist money from Wall Street. So the Democrats panicked and said, all right, you got to go out there, President Obama, and tell them we're open for business. We'll sell out to the lobbyists too, and we're big fans of Wall Street. So they did this interview specifically to put out the message that, hey, Wall Street, we don't hate you, we love you. And they told the interviewer, oh, we're meeting with CEOs as we speak down the hall in the White House, and it was part of a big offensive and a push to get more lobbyist money into the Democratic Party. So when they feigned surprise and like, oh my God, I can't believe, it's nonsense. This is a concerted effort to do what the Republicans also do, which is to try to get the money and not serve the American people.
All right, certainly a tough tightrope to walk on for the president once again. Thanks, Cenk Uygur.